Where's my game? Ah, there it is. Alright, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you guys are watching my stream, welcome. And today I'll be continuing with Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. We are on a roll with this case, and yeah, the last time was like case with magicians. Tracy was getting accused of murder, like carrying on the family theme. Right? Usually it's Maya who's being accused of murder, being accused in a crime, but now it's Tracy. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so let's just continue the game. The magical turnabout. It's an investigation. Um, it's an investigation, so there's not much text, I guess. I'm gonna eat my snack while playing this. So if I remember correctly, investigation in this place is done, so I have to go somewhere else. Oh, correct one. I didn't know that I had to go here. This guy's fast safe. Oh yeah. The only place left to check. Who's this? The Kwame. Kwame the fam. Take what instead? He's trying to distract her. Still trying to distract her. That's cute. Oh, she wasn't trying to distract her. That was genuine, what's it called, applause. She's so cute. She's not the murderer, right? I'm not, I'm not sure, but I hate it if she's the murderer. Don't answer the secret. Uh. Don't do that. Leave the poor girl alone. She's willing to fall for that. Alright, don't start answering any questions. What is it? My boyfriend will be alive. Alright, she talks a lot. How long has she been talking? Alright, she's on our side. I don't want to show. It is a superpower. was that? But she was willing to cooperate. What do she has to hide? Let me close the snack for now before I accidentally empty the pack. Come back. Let's see what she got. There's nothing wrong with her face. Some other part of her body. Your finger? Tell me your finger's fidgeting. At least her left hand is not doing anything. What about the other hand? Was it doing anything? The hand's not doing anything, but there's something moving under her head. Here it is. Funny, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your head a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Oh, did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time? Of course, I definitely got that part right. What do you mean, that part? Oops. Wait a minute. Are you saying that you picked the wrong career to pick the wrong entity to the source and messed up chooses escape? Tracy did escape. Did you not switch the swords? Did you maybe make a mistake during the switching of the swords? I wasn't involved with that part, so how could I make a mistake? Not even I could mess up if I was simply watching. If you were simply watching. Up, I never make any mistakes under any circumstances. That's what I meant. She seemed pretty flustered just now. I bet she did make a mistake somewhere. Did you miss Trish's escape? You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly. But what about Trish's escape trick after that? Did you make some kind of mistake doing that? Oh, well... Well, did you? You see... Did you or didn't you? Eh? I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake doing Trish's escape trick. I'm sorry I lied. Whew, I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own, just trying to get that out of her. Alright, so what happened? So you made a mistake doing Trish's escape trick? Yes, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. But I made a huge goof. So, did Trish explain to you how the escape trick works? Yes, she knew we'd need to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Let's see, after Trish escaped from the coffin down into the understage passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trish would then pop up on stage through a trapdoor. I was operating Mr. Hat at the time, but I flopped up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident. So wait, the part where Mr. Hat moves in the air and moves to that side of the coffin was a mistake. Hang on, I'm checking something. That matches up with what we saw during the show. Huh? But then, doesn't that mean Sushi would have ended up popping on the side opposite to Mr. Hat? Sushi would have ended up popping up on the side opposite to Mr. Hat. Didn't she? Yes, she would have, if she had done some quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right hand side of the coffin for me. Ah, so Tracy saw the mess up and she just innovate. So the audience never even knew a mistake had been made. Way to go, Tracy. But my mistake caused her so much trouble. I think I better ask Lucy about this later too. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understage passage. Would that be alright? Oh yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you. Hey, there you are. Got a minute? Oh, Mr. Rettins. Yes, of course. Not you, Bunny. The lawyers. They're the ones I want to see. You have business with us? I hear you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. This is for you then. Hang loose, baby. A contract between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. If through the fault of the second party, the show must be cancelled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. What is this? The $3 million? Yeah, that's more like it. That shocked reaction, that dopey expression. You make a great comedian. Oh, really? I know. I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head. Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows? You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourself. You're the lawyers after all. You should know one when you see one, right? He's right. It's all signed and everything. You better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me. In full. Are you kidding me? The Write Anything agency doesn't have that kind of money. Then I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. Oh boy, we're gonna need to meet LT Gray when he's in jail. I can see it now. Craziest Cash, legend of the seasick lawyers. For fishing on the high seas? No thanks. I can't even swim. Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this? Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got her senator on it. See? My boys have gotta see the stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral. No, how could he? Bye bye reputation. Liability. You ain't said nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Sugar Mary and everybody associated with it into the ground. What did Mary do to you anyway? Not this, which one was important? Contact signed by Trucy herself. The first party will pay all expenses for the music show. The second party will confirm all program broadcasting rights to the first party. If through the fault of the second party the show must be cancelled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party. Signed. We're screwed. We're screwed. Serves you right for getting involved with the Gramarys. What's this grudge you have against the Gramarys anyway? Huh? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonnie. We have more filming to do. Yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later. Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby. Why would Tracy sign a contract like this? And why did all this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We'll have to come back for the understage later. Let's go hear Tracy's side of the story. Good thinking. We can't let you hit the high seas just yet. There must be something we can do. We can't let the ratings Raja get his way. Go to detention center. April 27th, detention center. Three, two, one, ta-da! Wow, now you made my handcuffs disappear. How did you do that? She's doing magic even in here. She's doing magic tricks for the guard. Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard? Can you do that? Oh yes, please. This is so exciting. We should probably stop her before there's another incident. Tracy. Oh, hi Polly. Hi Athena. We have some more questions for you. Judging by the look on your faces, it must be about something big. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for too. The contract! What about the contract? Tracy, do you remember this contract? Yes, I signed it before I went on stage. What about this liability for compensation article here? Liability for compensation? What are you talking about? Let me see that. What? $3 million? Just as suspected. She didn't know about this part. I've never seen this article. And I read the whole contract from top to bottom. Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing. But there's a signature, so what's going on? Maybe there was some kind of trick involved. You know, like when I signed it. In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot? And I'm willing to bet that the ratings Raja is the one behind it. Okay, so the contract was a fraud. But we need to prove it. So what about Bonnie's mistake? Bonnie told us about the mistake she made on stage. Oh, you mean with where Mr. Hat had been placed? Even I was at a loss by what to do for a second there. So, how did you fix the problem? Well, I was down in the understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down into the understage passage, I got a signal from Bonnie saying she had made a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. She made that signal? No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back up on the stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Tracy Wright was faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Tracy and Grammarly Land? And then what happened? Athena's thoroughly hooked. I was supposed to get back up to the stairs through trapdoor number 1 on the left. Using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There was a stage lift ready and waiting in the lowered position under trapdoor number 1. But Mr. Hat had been placed on the right, above trapdoor number 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor number 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it. Oh, so what did you do? Lower it first, huh? Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage? Why? Through brute strength! She pushed that. I couldn't lower stage lift number 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way. Wait, why is this easier than lowering the stage? At first I assumed that lowering the stage and then using the stage after it's being lowered is easier than pushing it, but pushing it was easier. And she did it alone. A 15-year-old girl's strength did this, so yeah, pushing it around was easier. Then I moved the lowered stage lift number 1 into place under trapdoor number 2. Oh yeah, there was a wheel. So that's why it was easier to push it. This thing is heavy. I wish I could have moved it with magic. Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers. Because that's where you actually hit your secrets, huh? I can see why it's called the abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you. That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow, I learned so much just now. Tracy, have you told anybody else about all this? Nope, nobody. This sounds like some critical information. I better make a note of it. Tracy moved the stage lifts to cover for Bonnie's mistake. She told no one about this. This is gonna be important. Importante. Hang on, I want to eat some snacks again. I probably shouldn't eat too much snacks, but reading too much is also tiring. So we have to present something. That's a notebook, right? But it was originally Magnet's notebook. Some of which only members of Joe community have ever laid eyes on. Sounds very important, huh? You find it mixed in with Mr. Ryu's belongings. The Tokamari Creed. Why is this information updated to the notebook? Is this important? Ah, a different dialogue. Yeah, it makes sense with Mr. Ryu's belongings. But he was a troop committee's member. Why did he need to steal it? So are you telling me whoever killed him to protect troop committee's secret? I don't know, did she? Yeah, or foul play, whatever it is. Are you gonna make it disappear? Boleh sama aja kemana? Why is it only 3? I thought there's gonna be like 4 dialogue options. Let's have presenting her with something else. Probably this. Don't worry, he won't. Guess that's it. Okay, so that is done. Gotta move to the dressing room. I'm gonna better close up my snack for now. I've been munching on it for 5 minutes. What kind of trick? What kind of trick and how was it done? If some kind of object or tool was used, there should be a trace of it somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna find some magical tool that somehow make a different contract. The weather is so hot this afternoon, oh my god. So this day should be hot right now. Like with the pen or the paper. Well, it's time to find the secret to that trick. Oh yes. What was that? German? I don't speak German, lady. Please. Oh yes, let's do this. We're looking for pen. Was it here before? Yeah, I'm sure it was here before. We just couldn't check it individually. Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard. Ah, that one. Sure thing. Just the one sheet in this clipboard, right? Isn't this the clipboard Tracy used when she signed the contract? Yeah, we saw who did that. I think you're right. Let's give it the once over. Let's try opening the folder. It's pretty much empty. Not pretty much, it is empty. I was thinking I can examine something here, but it's this one. What about the screws? This screw won't budge. I don't think even your crazy strength could budge it. Crazy strength? What kind of thing is that to say to a delicate young lady? I don't see you denying it either. Apollo, you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Is this a different dialogue? It's just a screw. That observation won't get you any laughs. What? Do I have to make it the funny all the time? What about this screw? Different dialogue. Wait, it's a plus? Hey, this screw is different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it. Are you sure you should be fooling with it like that, Apollo? Whoa, it came right out. See? I tried to tell you, but would you listen? No. Hey, take a look through the hole. Athena, I think there's something back there. Oh wow, you're right. What is it? Can we press it, huh? Can we see the behind? Hey look, the back panel is loose. I think I can take it off. Oh, there's a secret compartment. Got it. You're just breaking things left and right today, aren't you? Look, there's something inside. What is this? What is this black sheet of, I want to say, paper? Oh, I know, it's carbon paper. Oh my god, this is how they got Truce's signature on the other document. You put it between two pieces of paper and it copies what you write onto the bottom one. So when Truce signed the contract, there was actually another contract underneath. And her signature on top contract got copied onto the hidden contract. So that's how Truce was conned. This is what things are just doing. I just know it. How dare he? You gotta hand it to him though. It couldn't have been easy fooling Trucy. That guy's no slouch. Yeah, but I bet we can use his clipboard as evidence if we ever take this to trial. Is that all? I think that's all we can examine. Ebony's, Silver Samurai. Alright, so now we need to go to the stage. Come on, stage. April 27th, Penrose Theatre, staging. Let's see, we should be able to get to the understage passage from backstage. Hopefully Bonnie unlocked the door for us like she said she would. Examine. Back to the backstage. Understage. The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Athena, here we go. So that's the trap ladder. Is that what you call it? Stage ladder. It's not stage ladder. Probably trap ladder. It sure is dark and dusty down here. the abyss, the magical underworld. And look, there's a denizen of the abyss now. A fearsome beast with long sharp fangs, ready to prey on unsuspecting souls. Huh? What are you? Oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there? No, I mean that fearsome beast over there. I take it you don't like rodents. We can examine the sword. Is this a rubber sword? This sword is the exact same design as a murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Hiya! Ow! What are you doing? That hurts! I think I'm bleeding out. Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It's only rubber. Huh? Hey, you're right. So this must be the sword that Trucy used during the trick. After the incident, someone must have switched this rubber sword with a real one on stage. And maybe that's when they brought the rubber sword here. Okay. What else? What is this box? Look at all these props. Hey, there's something in this hat. A dove, cards, a juice box and some snacks. Looks like somebody planned to have a little treat in the middle of the show. You use that as lunch container. What's this? I'm gonna make it big someday too. Just you wait and see. Well, what's that all about? My guess is it's the soulful cry of some poor assistant made to toil here in the darkness. Ah, poor assistant. And who would know but the soulful cry of a bitter assistant better than you, right? So she's saying that Apollo is a bitter assistant. You really understand the writer's feelings of despair and frustration. Sadly, yes. Yes, I do. You really shouldn't scribble on the walls, you know, Apollo? It wasn't me! Okay, so this is the number 2. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. It looks like this crank lowers the platform. But Tracy said it's impossible for one person to do it alone. That sounds like a challenge. Now I wanna try it. It's probably just broken. Or you could just take people at their word. If I'm reading this room right, this must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Okay. Originally it was there, where stage lift number 1 is now. So this is number 1. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. Trucy moved this one here. I guess it used to be where that yellow tape is. How in the world did she manage to move this huge thing? It couldn't have been easy for her. She's pretty petite. But I bet it'd be easy for you. Apollo, are you saying Athena is big? Just what are you implying? That's it, chump. You're looking up microaggressions later. So is this... we cannot examine this one. What about this red cross, huh? What is this? What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glowing the duct tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door in the bottom of the coffin. But who put it here and why? It's probably a marker of some sort since it's so dark down here. Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. Let's see, it's easier if there is a marking down here. So we have another ladder in the Phoenix Wrights game, in the Ace Attorney game. Oh yeah, the ladder did with the bait. This ladder goes up to the ceiling. So I guess it leads to one of the trapdoors on stage. Tracy must have used this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why did you climb up there and see if I'm correct? It's not so high. You'll be fine, right? Huh? Why me? You'd make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder? Oh yeah. Fine, I'm going. Ah, then the lights, it burns! Ow. Are you alright? I can now confirm that the ladder does indeed lead up to the stage. Well, that tasty bit of info was definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide! Huh? Ow, quit shoving! Hurry up and get down there! Yeah, Mom doesn't bend that way! What happened? Where are we hiding? What the heck, Athena? Shh, look! Bonnie? It's so much work pretending to be cute and sweet. Isn't that Bonnie? Hey Bonnie, wait for me. And the ratings were John. What did we have to hide for, Athena? Because I heard something funny. There was something off in their voices. Alright, Athena's super sensitive hearing. Those lawyers are poking around, trying to stir up trouble. She can play with her stick like that. Should I be worried? Relax, I didn't say anything to the police, and I won't say anything to them either. You better not, or you're not gonna get it. Pow! Right in the kisser. Did she just threaten the ratings Raja guy, huh? What the? Is it just me, or does Bonnie seem kinda different from before? Apollo, shh! I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Trucy's head on a platter. Leave everything to me, babe. Don't forget the power of mass media. TV can accomplish anything. I'll make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict. I can't wait to see that girl crying and begging for mercy. So she is actually a bad girl, huh? You really hate Trucy, don't you, Bunny? I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy right. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. So this is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves. Hey, what the heck? If you mess this up, you're gonna really be sorry. You hear me? I'll crush you flat like a cockroach under my foot. Oh, you what? What's it like this, huh? What? I don't know you can make this kind of expression. Oh, you cute little thing. You're so adorable when you're throwing a fit. What the heck, man? Ow, ow, my foot. Can't you take a joke? Come on, grab my things. We're leaving. Aww, a little hippity hopping way, my little bun bun. What the heck? I thought he's the producer. Oh, what was that about? Absolutely revolting sin all about it. I guess the entertainment industry attracts all kind of eccentrics, yeah, like the producer. But that conversation, it sets off every red flag in the book. You said it. It smells plot with a capital P-U. There's no U in plot, Athena. Watkins claims he was at the TV station at the time of the incident. And we saw Bonnie on stage ourselves. Hey Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take-Two TV a visit? We can check out on the Rating Roger's alibi while we're there. Sounds like a plan. So now, Bonnie and the Ratings Roger are highly suspicious. They're setting up Trucy. But did they really have to kill Mr. Rios? Or Mr. Rios is just, you know, an unfortunate guy that's getting killed because of these two? The victim in this case, a magician who took the stage with Trucy. We barely know anything about him. Emma Sky, now 27. How long was her sister's time in prison? 20 years? Huh? So there's like another 10 years before we can finally see her sister again. Producer Take-Two TV. He's famous. A magician who performed teleportation magic during the show. Anyway, we're leaving Take-Two Studio. Here we go. Scandal, Campbell Gambit. What is that? Magical murder? What the hell? What is this? No, Take-Two TV Studio. Yikes! Look at this place. There's so much going on at once. It's making my head spin. Take a look at that screen and listen to those hosts. Magical murder! Live audience witnesses shocking skewering. 17-year-old magician, Trucy Wright. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. We can't let them broadcast that. Trucy will get tried in the court of public opinion. Well, I thought we can stop them from airing it. But we can prove her innocence in a real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set the record straight at the trial. What the hell is this? Is this recording or is it live? I'm not sure. Look at that logo above the screen. Scandal, Campbell Gambit. Is that the title of the show? Yep, haven't you ever seen it? They present scandalous rumors about celebrities. And then people bet on whether the rumors are true or not. Ah, so it's just another tasteless TV show. It looks like Trucy is their next target. Today's scandal is tragedy on stage. Did Trucy Wright cause an accident or did she commit a murder? It looks like murders is in the lead. Well, I say neither. Then we'll just have to create a third option tomorrow. In court. The host, we can't check the host. This must be a video production workstation of some sort. That coffee cup looks awfully familiar. Yeah, that's where Mr. Rattens always sits. He's very hands-on, you know. You'll always find him on the set of his projects. But he was here at the station during the magic show. Right? Yeah, well, he had 2 shows going at once this morning. 2 shows? He had his regular program to oversee here, so he couldn't be at the Penrose. So you can vouch for him, that he was here at the station during the magic show. What, like an alibi? Sure can. He was definitely here. Still, after a while he couldn't stand being away from the Penrose, it seems. As soon as his spot was over here, he took a taxi to the theater. But he apparently didn't get there until after that thing had already occurred. Sounds like he has a rock-solid alibi, so he wasn't lying. Not this time, at least. What about this bag? We cannot examine it. What about this dude? Pardon me, I know you're busy right now. What are you guys? Street? Street? Does that mean people off the street or something? We're Tracy Rice lawyers. Oh, okay. Lawyers. Got it. Well, what do you want? He must be really busy. He hasn't even looked this way. We're investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. And we heard that Roger Rittens was in charge of that program. Yeah, that's right. The guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. Just between you and me, I think it was Bonnie that egged him on. Egged him on? How so? I saw the 2 of them together. You know, walking along, arm in arm. I bet she sweet-talked him to doing the program because she wanted the work. She hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently. I see. Oh hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you want the show footage, right? It's on the disc in my back pocket. If you want it, go ahead and fish it out. Wow, thank you very much. He turned out to be surprisingly helpful. The disc recording chooses escape to record it. Recorded 427. Is that important? Well, I guess we got just about everything we can out of this place. It looks like Ratten's alibi is pretty airtight. But if that's true, then who could have killed Mr. Reeves? Looks like we're pretty much done here. Should we go back to the office? Can get snack and talk over our plan of attack. Sounds good to me. What about this? Can we examine this? A slot machine and a roulette wheel, huh? They really went all in with the gambling theme. It looks like that slot machine really works. I've always wanted to give gambling a try. Athena, you're not even 20. It's not worth it. Besides, you're not even old enough to gamble in most states yet. Exactly! That's alright. I get to experience it enough in court. Guessing whether you'll win or lose the case on any given day. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Don't worry, Apollo. I only bet on winners and I haven't lost yet. Excuse me. We're looking into the incident that happened at the magic show this morning. Oh, that? Yeah, I was the cameraman for that. Can you tell us anything about what you saw? Bunny was soups and dupes. That's not exactly what I couldn't get enough of her. I filmed her the whole time. Get some primo footage, if I do say so myself. I better quit before he decides to share what he intends to do with said footage. So here's also Pony Sim, huh? I wonder what that guy sitting down there is doing. It looks like he's reading that script he's holding. What? Are you serious? Those two are gonna break up? What? And the series is going on hiatus because the cartoonist is sick? No way! I think he's reading a comic book he's hiding in his script. If you're gonna goof off on set, that's a pretty bold way to do it. Okay, so I guess that's really everything, eh? So, pretty much Bonnie got everybody on the palm of her hands, huh? Look into watching buttons we are watching the show, investigate the United States passes, prove the signature. Investigate. We didn't investigate it. Consultation with the center we have. Look for traces not put in the dress room. Done. So I guess the one with check marks are done. Hang on. I want to eat lunch while playing. Hang on. So I'm gonna grab something. I'm back. I'm back with my lunch. So yeah, it's gonna be a crunchy stream, ASMR eating stream. Well, where do we need to go? Back here. Okay, what? Anything agency? Yeah. What's that? Repossessed. Repossessed. Everything's repossessed, huh? What do you mean repossessed, huh? Is an evil spirit possessing the items, What the gap, huh? No, it doesn't go exactly like that. Oh boy. Incompetent needs to run things. Damn it, when can I go home? Homeless. He better buy a house in Kurain because there's no house in this office. What do you mean by which kind? Yellow journalism at its finest. Everybody in the country is against me. What about people outside of the country, huh? Damn it, you have to leave tomorrow. Hmm? Okay, so this is the most dangerous case I've ever taken. You're gonna lose our office if you lose. Probably lose our office even if you win, so. Hmm? Oh, this is right. This is in custody right now. What do you mean, Phoenix? Yes. That's the proof in court. That's what we're going to do. just have to prove in court it wasn't Tristan's fault. Hey, you're right. So everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. So we only have one day. Tristan's fate and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo. I know. I'll be fine, right? Apollo is not very fine, eh? Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say with absolute confidence that you will be fine. Really. I've seen you earn victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations. And guide Athena, helping her along her way too. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you. I'm fine. Everything will be fine. You can call me anytime if you feel you need to, but I'll be fine on my own, right? Yes, I think so too. I can do this. That's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo. What is it, Apollo? What are you smiling about? Oh, me? It's nothing. Mr. Wright believes in me. I can't let him down. We have to win this trial, Athena. I couldn't agree more, and I'll do everything in my power to help. Our opponent tomorrow. Prosecutor Samadi. Huh. Why now of all times? Still, I don't care who it is. I can't afford to let my guard down for anyone. We've never fought this prosecutor before. Is this the guy?
迷える死者の魂よ。
那由田検事。お邪魔でした。すみません。担当弁護士が決まったもので。名前は驚き宝介。
驚き宝介。
To be continued. Don't tell me he's gonna summon the spirit of the dead after this, huh? But now, make slot, save slot number 3. Continue. April 28, 9:15 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby. Number 3. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Is Apollo okay? He's been muttering to himself all morning. He's been like that since yesterday. Guess the pressure of today's trial is getting to him. Poor Polly. He's really tearing himself up over all of this. Get it together, Apollo. Yikes, Athena, when did you get here? Try to relax a bit, will you? You're getting yourself way too worked up. Yeah, but I'm alright. I'm fine. You know, I did a little digging on this Nayuta Sanmadi guy. He's apparently not your run-of-the-mill prosecutor. Oh yeah? What did you find out? Well, they say he wields an incredible power. to accurately read a child's karma and its ultimate fate. What? What is that supposed to mean? I don't have all the details, but apparently he can foresee how the arguments will go and even lead his opposition. So the defense basically ends up going in whatever direction he has in his head. Man, this isn't going to be a cakewalk if that's true. Emma did say she'd talk to him for us though. Here's hoping that went well. In any case, it sounds like he's going to keep us on our toes. That's why I know you're ready. That's why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Mr. Wright is putting his faith in me, and he's wearing El Tigre's clothes. I can't let him down now. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. There he goes again. It's almost like he's chanting a prayer. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine. If you say so, Apollo. The trial will start momentarily. Is the defense ready? Yes, we're fine. He asked whether or not you're ready. Choose his fate and the fate of the agency rests on this trial. This is a justice. If ever there was a time to shine, it's now. April 28, 9:30 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 6. Court is now in session for the trial of Trucy Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. And the prosecution? Prosecutor Sanmadi. 1,000 pardons. It was rude of me to keep you waiting. I was praying for the victim. Oh, pray. Yes, I see. You are Coriolanus monk, correct, prosecutor? Yes, that is correct. I am but a lowly monk from the kingdom of Kurain. You wear a different uniform than the other monk we know. I beg in advance for the forgiveness and kind patience of everyone here in this court. I am unfamiliar with the proceedings of this country and may make many blunders. He seems like such a gentleman at soul, doesn't he? I wonder if Emma had a chance to talk with him about Trucy. Now then, Prosecutor Samadi, your opening statement, if you would. Certainly, in the name of the Holy Mother, I vow to guide the victim's soul to a land of eternal peace, known as the Twilight Realm. Now, let the last rites of the victim begin. Nayuta Samadi, he's really been making a name for himself apparently, but that nickname, Last Rites Persecutor, I wonder how that will come into play today. He opened a scroll. The incident took place in the middle of a spectacular magic show. The accused performed a magic trick in which she thrust a sword into a coffin. A coffin from which the body of the victim then spilled out, dead from fatal stabbing. The victim's name was Man of Mystery. Even his real name is a mystery. Holy shit, what the hell is this guy? Otherwise known as the Great Mysterious. His blood was found on the sword that was used during the magic trick. So his death was just an unfortunate accident? It is only natural for one to assume as such, Your Honor. However, it was no mere accident, but rather a homicide. The prosecution's position is thus that this was a murder made to look like an accident. I see, and you believe this crime was committed by the defendant. After a thorough consideration of all possible scenarios, I unfortunately had no other choice but to conclude as much. So that's how it's going to be, huh? I guess Emma couldn't convince him after all. Very well. And now let us hear from the defense. Naturally, we maintain that the defendant is innocent, Your Honor. If the defense wouldn't mind, could you please explain your reasoning? My reasoning? Well, I would have to say that my main reason is because I believe in the defendant. I see. So you find it difficult to come up with anything more concrete than that, do you? With a fine demonstration of the fact that you are indeed a lawyer of putrid mind. But putrid mind. That's such a funny face, Apollo. But prosecutor somebody. Excuse me. What letter was that? That's Kurainis. That's why the kanji. Oh wait, that's not a kanji. The letter was different. If you don't mind my asking, prosecutor, what was that you were just chanting? A sutra of the Holy Mother that guides those of tainted soul toward enlightenment. It is a Qurani's incantation to awaken the foolish from their fruitless slumber. Fitting for a lawyer who indulges in such a fancy as the innocence of the accused. I see. So basically you're asking the defense to get real? Allow me these few words, defense. It is my duty as a monk to punish sinners and to guide victims' souls to the twilight realm. Should you show repentance and admit to the accused's guilt now, no harm will come to you. But should you interfere with my sacred last rites for the victim, then I shall cast you down into the pit of hell, along with Trucy Wright. Now wait just 1 minute here. He's taking it very seriously, like a religious kind of serious. Putrid? Pit of hell? Is that any way to address someone in a court of law? Well, it's not the first weird thing that happened in a court of law, in this game at least. Persecutor Samadhi, That may be the way you conduct trials in Kurain, but I would appreciate it if you would refrain from such charged language here. Your Honor, that is but a Kurainese sermon for those who have strayed from the path. Harsh words are often necessary to admonish contemptible deviants who cannot see reason. Oh, I see. I didn't realize. I guess they really do hate defense attorneys in Kurain, huh? Even still, that was way over the top as far as verbal abuse goes. And the trial's only just begun. Well, defense, I suppose the way a prosecutor does things varies by country. Why don't we look at this as a cross-cultural exchange and try to be open-minded about it? Wait, what? Until he starts summoning the victim's soul, is that it? Huh? Will we see the dancer here? Huh? I don't think so. Hang on, let me grab a drink. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. What? Bailiff, please bring in the first witness. Emma? She's still munching on snackus. Uh-oh. I thought she had said goodbye to the snackus. She's still munching at the speed of light. Did I just sky? The courtroom is no place for gorging yourself. What's wrong with having a little snack? Girls gotta eat, right? She seems a little stressed out, like the old Emma we know. Detective Sky, your testimony, please. Yeah, about that. I just want to state for the record that I believe Tracy Wright is innocent. I'm sorry. Detective Sky, this path you seek to follow is misguided. Giving the wrongdoer false hope will only deepen her despair in the end. His scarf, whatever it is, behind the back, on his back, just flows magically. But I let it go and move on. Acts which go against your duty will earn you divine punishment from the Holy Mother. She's munching. Fine. I don't know about the divine part, but I get the punishment bit loud and clear. I guess Emma got assigned tons of paperwork or something for sticking up for Tracy. She and Pussycat Samadi don't seem to get along very well, do they? Shall we continue? The prosecution contends that the accused had a clear motive. The evidence, if you would, Detective Sky. Alright, please take a look at this poster. It's a true Grammarly poster from 13 years ago. When was it cancelled? When was there a cancel thing? Cancel sticker on top of it, huh? Is it just me or is it a little different from the one in Miss Wright's dressing room? This is a revised version of that poster. This one says cancel under Mr. Rios. That's right. Mr. Rios left the troupe after the first version of the poster was printed. Take a look at Mr. Rios' right forearm near his elbow. See the big scar there? Yeah. He apparently got that when he made a mistake while practicing a magic trick. Ouch, that's quite a scar. Because of the accident, Magnifica Mary concluded Mr. Rios was too unskilled. Just before the show was to open, Magnific announced Mr. Rios wouldn't be appearing. Wow, he did. But in defiance of Magnific's decision, Mr. Rios tried to go on stage anyway. This in turn caused Magnific to oust Mr. Rios from the troupe on the spot. He kicked Mr. Rios out? That seems rather extreme. Did he really have to go that far? When it comes to magic, Troupe Mary was so passionate. Or should I say extreme about it, that it caused problems for them from time to time. Yes, they even caused his court a mountain of trouble with their extreme antics. And now, the troupe's successor has committed a murder. It seems the troupe's rare talent was inherited by the right person after all. A putrid talent for criminality. Everybody was silent. You sound rather extreme yourself, prosecutor. Criminals with impure souls do not deserve sympathy, Your Honor. Ahem. As I was saying, after his expulsion, Mr. Rios apparently went on to hold a grudge against the troupe. He would tell those close to him, I will get my revenge on Troupe Mary someday. He did? Then why did he perform with Trucy, huh? Revenge, huh? That certainly sounds antagonistic. How old is he now, eh? 30? What? So, when would it happen? like 20 years ago? Huh? Tracy was 17. So it at least happened, what, 17 years ago at least. At that time he was only what, 13? Huh? It's 13-year-old poster. So it was 13 year, huh? Well, if it was 13 years ago, then Tracy was already born. Oh yeah, Tracy was already born. Okay, I forgot. It was Apollo that was the mysterious child. Okay, so Tracy was little when Zack went missing, like hit himself. She was like what, 4? Maybe at the time. Was this the injury before her mother had an accident in the training, huh? Maybe before that, huh? So this job apparently had a lot of accidents. And then his chance for revenge finally came. He will be so kind, Detective Sky. I guess I don't have a choice, do I? The defendant's motive. The victim planned to get his revenge on Truth Kamali during Tracy's magic show. Mr. Rios was going to first steal the Grammarly notebook from the defendant. He then intended to reveal the secrets behind their magic tricks during the show. That was the victim's plan for revenge, and while he did in fact steal the notebook, the defendant murdered him before he had a chance to reveal the secrets. By the time the accused had discovered the notebook's theft, it was too late. Her only option was to kill Mr. Rios and make it look like an accident. That's nothing but conjecture! The victim's assistant, Bonnie the Farm, gave the police a statement. She testified that just before the start of the show, Mr. Rios said, "I'm going to reveal all of Truth Kamali's secrets on stage today." What? Well, that isn't exactly a great starting point for a rebuttal, is it? You're telling me. Allow me to give you one piece of advice, defense. Oh, and what's that? Let it go and move on. That's all you have to say after you have a dramatic butterfly landing on your finger? Just let it go? Excuse me? Helping a sinner will only sully your own soul. One possessed of an unclean soul will burn in the flames of hell, and then be ever burdened with that sin in their next life. But I don't believe in that sort of thing. Besides, I have no intention of giving up. Oh, Holy Mother, grant me the strength to deal with this putrid lawyer. So basically he said, "Oh Lord, give me strength." Huh? All actions have consequences, and yours will surely earn you the honor of being a mere stink bug at best in your next life. Stink bug. A stink bug? Now then, Mr. Stink Bug, I mean Mr. Justice, your cross-examination, please. cross-examination. So camera to introduce his magic show. He did steal it. Let me pass this one. I'm going to reveal all of Drogameri's secret on stage today. That's what Mr. Reyes himself said, right? Right, but he didn't exactly specify which Grammari's secrets he was talking about. But the prosecution thinks he was referring to the secrets behind Drogameri's magic. Yes, that is the prosecution's assertion. When the accused realized that Mr. Reyes was to reveal her family's most closely guarded secrets, she naturally panicked. So basically, Tracy's notebook was hiding in Mr. Reyes' things because he has stolen it himself. I see, truly a motive that only a magician could have. Yes, that's what the prosecution believes, anyway. Do you really believe what you're saying, Detective Sky? Do you think Miss Wright killed Mr. Reyes to stop him from getting his revenge? Well, of course I don't think that. Keep your private considerations separate from your public duty. I warned you about this very thing before the trial began, did I not, Detective Sky? Yes, you did. Please recite my exact words to you. Emma Sky, you are a detective first and foremost, not the accused friend. Remember your duty and fulfill it faithfully. Excellent. So you do remember what I said to you. Your devotion to your work will be rewarded, for the Holy Mother sees all. And she's grumpy. This Holy Mother is no scientific concept I've ever heard of. These two really don't get along, do they? Well, science and religion go together about as well as oil and water. As I was saying, this is like jumping to conclusions. Let's ask about it. I'm sorry, but what exactly is the basis for claiming it was murder? Beats me. What? The basis is beats me? You'll have to ask Prosecutor Sanmadi over there, because he hasn't told me his reasoning either. Detective Sky, your feeding of information to the defense has not gone unnoticed by my eyes. Oh, the bad karma of acts which go against your duty will impinge upon you in your next life. But even before that, I may have impinged upon your job in the form of a transfer. Ah, please don't give me kick under the forensics unit. Anything but that. Poor Emma. She's really been risking everything for us. Well, Prosecutor Samadi, what are your grounds for claiming homicide? It was the luminous tape in the understage passage. That thing? How is that? Huh? I don't understand. I realized that it had been moved. What? Moved so that Mr. Reeves would climb up into the downstage coffin by mistake. What? Mr. Rios, who was waiting in the understage passage, was supposed to have used the upstage ladder, shown here on the left. Ah, the one that makes a... He was to climb up into the coffin that had been set up in the backstage area. That one. The one with the dragon motif in front of it. That looks like the dragon is inside the coffin. After being turned into a stuffed dragon during Act 1, Mr. Rios was supposed to come back to life and emerge from that coffin. But the luminous tape had been moved to mark the downstairs ladder. So the victim climbed up into the coffin on the stage itself by mistake. The very same coffin the accused thrust her sword into. And you have proof that it was my client who moved the tape? But of course, Detective Sky. Huh? Oh, that's right. I identified the defendant's fingerprints on the luminous tape. You what? You actually had proof? Well, defense, are you finally ready to let it all go and move on? Absolutely not. Detective, please add information about the prints on the tape to your testimony. Wait, we didn't get that. Wait, do we have any information about that? His harness on his waist for stun wire. Set up unknown fingerprints. Presumably the stage lives to cover upon this mistake. She don't know one about this. The rubber sword, she swapped in for the trick. Can we see it? Yeah, we can watch this. Poof. We didn't actually see the body. Look at this. The dragon fell somehow. Man of Mystery is raised on the model weapon. Number 27, 10:30 AM. Shock as a result of being stabbed through the back of a shop with a sharp blade. Man of Mystery. His name is... He is a man of mystery! Holy shit. His name is not only a mystery, but he is a man of mystery. The hell is this, huh? It's a Tony level of name. We don't have any proof about, any evidence about the tape. Let's press a bit. What made you think to check the luminous tape for prints? Well, I bet it was detective intuition. I dusted not just the tape, but just about everywhere for fingerprints. Oh. I dusted pretty much every single surface in the theater. I mean, it was so nice to be able to dust for prints without anybody getting mad at me. It's good that you're enthusiastic, Emma, but there is such a thing as too enthusiastic. The tape was moved. The gun was reused into the coffin that was downstage. If that's true, it does sound like a murder rather than an accident. It certainly doesn't help that Trice's prints are on the tape. Uh, I wish I knew what sound would even be appropriate to make in this situation. Mr. Rios. During the show, the victim ran for revenge. While he did in fact steal the notebook, Mother Henry had a chance to reveal the secrets. Again, the door's gonna go. I guess she must have moved it during the show. I guess I have to prove that Tracy didn't move it during the show. Shock as a result being stabbed in the back with a sharp blade. When was the show? Like what time? Because the time of death is 10:30. If there is a way we know. There's we know the way we know when the letter was there, huh? She had to quickly move the lifts under the stage. She never told anyone she had moved the stage lifts. And nothing of Prince. Which one is it? You know what she moved? The stage left. This is what she moved. Not the tape. Stacy had to. The stage left. Where's the diagram? There was a diagram, right? Southwest and the stage passage. There's nothing more detailed than that. Harness. Maybe this one. What she moved was the stage to live. No, it's not this one. Well, I presented that evidence with plenty of confidence. But that confidence is waning by the second. Well, how about it, Mr. Justice? Do you have an inconsistency to show to the court or not? I was just doing some vocal training, so feel free to continue. And overlook the damage done to our hearing, Mr. Justice? I think not. Ouch. And what about the damage to my pride, Your Honor? She must have moved it during the show. We have to prove that she didn't move it during the show. It's 10:20 and... Wait, the fire tick is 11? I thought it's this one. Man of Mystery. The tape was moved to cut Mr. Rios into the coffin that was downstage. If that's true, it does sound like a murder rather than an accident. Let's press everything else for now. Wouldn't he have done it a long time ago if he was going to do it? Detective Sky, self-indulgent outbursts such as those will earn you divine punishment in the form of a salary evaluation. Eep. Wait, that's what that divine punishment means? Let the detective have her snack. This humble servant of the Holy Mother shall explain. Over a decade ago, Tribgram Mary was at the height of their popularity. But then their reputation declined, and they had all but faded from public memory. Until recently, that is, when Tracy Wright sought to recapture their former glory. And abandoned, and at such a young age too. How impressive! Yes, and the accused's skill at magic is undeniably impressive. If she hadn't fallen into the path of sin, she would have had a bright future ahead of her. It's always sad to see such promising young potential go to waste. Now then, Detective Sky, how did Mr. Rios plan to get his revenge? And please put down the snack quiz before you continue with your testimony. I think I have a candy around here, huh? Where's that candy? It's gone. Maybe I ate them all. Yep, candy is gone. What evidence do you have that Mr. Rios actually stole the notebook? Well, you see, whenever you're ready, Detective. Fret not, Detective Sky. You have nothing to repent for. You should be proud of the fine forensic discovery that you made. Forensic discovery? And what did you discover specifically? Detective Sky identified a certain set of fingerprints on the notebook. Upon further inspection, she determined that they belonged to Mr. Rios. What? The detective found the fingerprints entirely of her own volition. For that, I must say well done, Detective Sky. Got a little too addicted to using your precious white powder, did you, Emma? Now, Detective Sky, I would ask you to explain exactly how Mr. Hughes intended to use the notebook to exact his revenge. Alright, well, first he stole the notebook. Intended to. We don't have any new testimony. I'm sure we can reject this testimony, but how? Everywhere, she dusted everywhere for fingerprints. The tape was moved. Jesus, escape trick is release fire trick. Hmm. Dust lines the inside of the pail. Pony may snap Mr. Head's position for the escape trick, placing him opposite the scripted location. Teresa to quickly move the lifts under the stage. Quickly moved the lift under the stage. She never told anyone that she had moved the stage lifts. Bravo sword. I'm pretty sure it's this one, but it's not this one. Moved it during the show. But it's not this one. Which one is it? Why is it so hard, huh? It's just the first cross-examination. It said she moved the stage to live. Crap, it's really not this one, eh? She must moved it during the show. We don't have any evidence about that tape. Man of mystery. I have no idea. Maybe this one? I mean, his triggers at 11. Wait, Trish's trick was on 10:20, but Mr. Lee's trick is at 11. So he still have 40 minutes, 40 minutes gap. His show isn't soon enough. He's soon now, but so why want to go in the toilet? I don't understand. Oh, not that one either. Crap. Ouch. Hang on. I need to go to the bathroom a bit. Okay, I'm back. You know what? I don't know which one is it, so it's not the show script. Fingerprint result? Why that one? Wait, what? Why that one? Am I stupid, huh? The fingerprints were on tape. It says, in addition to prints from the victim and Bonnie, a set of unknown fingerprints were found on top. Tracy wore gloves. Oh yeah, it says Tracy wore gloves during the show. Ah, how come I missed that? I'm sorry, Detective Sky, but there's a flaw in your testimony. Oh, really? The prosecution is claiming that Miss Wright moved the understage tape during the show in order to guide the victim into the coffin downstage. But it doesn't make sense that she would leave prints on the tape at that time. It doesn't? Please consider the fingerprinting results of the main coffin, which shows that not one of my client's fingerprints was found on or in it. That's true. We didn't find any of her prints on that coffin. I think you've realized what the flaw in your testimony is. Claiming Miss Wright left prints on the tape during the show is inconsistent with the facts. Because she was wearing gloves during the show. Oh. She must have left the prints sometime before the show started. In other words, her prints do not prove she moved the tape to mislead the victim. The prosecution's investigation was insufficient. Oh my. But on personal level, I'm very happy about that. Thank you for staying on our side, Emma. Oh yeah, I did. We did check that yesterday. No, not yesterday, like 2 or 3 days ago when I played it and found this. But now I forgot to say what gloves. I was paying too much attention to this part that says a set of unknown fingerprints were found on top. Unknown fingerprints, huh? Who's that? I don't know who that is, but yeah. Well, prosecutor Samadhi, if the defense argument is true. Hang on, let me have a snack. Involuntary manslaughter. The all-important question. It was not an accident. A murder and someone else did it. Allow that pepper. Some third party. Mm. It was magic, definitely not this. He was carrying the coffin, which that is impossible. The coffin barely fits one person, so he cannot be killed in the coffin. So it was on the stage. Third time what? Wait, what? What the heck is this?
さとら今を何度も覚まし出た死抜け誰がさよそのか
Wait, what? What happened? What's happening in court? Brainless lawyer chasing phantoms. Huh? The frog cell dies. It's fully bitten and torn from within. We are the frog. Exactly what is your point anyway? Let us assume for a moment that the victim was killed under the stage. Who then had the opportunity to do so during the show? Let's see. The people in the show were Bonnie the Femme, the victim Mr. Rios, and Trucy Wright. Bonnie the Femme was on stage throughout the entire show, as easily confirmed by the footage from the show, which leaves us with only two suspects, with only one suspect, Trucy Wright. Ngang. Now do you see? The accused killed Mr. Rios as he waited on standby in the understage passage, and then placed his dead body in the coffin above, thus making the murder look like an accident. The butterfly again. Oh, great unmerciful Holy Mother. Thus another putrid mind has been guided toward enlightenment. I can't believe I swallowed this straight question whole. Who said that? Athena? Sorry, but I have to raise an objection here. Athena, what are you? There's something I want to point out, Apollo. And who might you be? You strike me as a mere child in countenance. I may be young, but I have an attorney's badge just the same. And you would contribute to this discussion in that capacity? I most certainly would. You just argued that the defendant killed the victim under the stage. But let me remind you that Miss Wright is a girl. Clearly. Surely you didn't raise an objection simply to point out such an obvious fact. Your Honor, please send for this little child's guardian to come take her home. But I'm not done with my sermon. You don't need to tolerate prosecutors on Muddy, you know. Listen, if the victim was killed in the understage passage, then his body would then have to be hauled up to the stage, right? However, Miss Wright is a young girl, and a pretty petted one at that. She couldn't possibly have hefted that large body up and put it in the coffin. That's true. It does seem like it would be a rather difficult task for the defendant. I don't think even I could do it. What do you think of that, prosecutor? Who is the child now? In my religion, the priestess of Kurainism are revered as the pillars of our belief. So I naturally hold nothing but deep respect for women. I also think highly of the female perspective. Says the man who called this fair maiden a little child. Who's a fair maiden? I agree that your point is worth discussing in defense. How indeed has the dead body raised up into the coffin? By the accused, Tracy Wright, that is. You're committed to pointing the finger at her no matter what, huh? Then you explain how that even be possible. But of course, there was a way for even a small creature like her to raise the victim's body up. Huh? Wait, you really can explain it? I foresaw that our arguments would come to this, so I have prepared a witness. Well, I admire your readiness, prosecutor. It is really not that difficult when one can read the ultimate outcome of any trial. He couldn't have really predicted that things would turn out like this, could he? It's pretty hard to believe. Excuse me, but may I step down now? Yes, I suppose you may. One moment, Detective Sky. I'm sorry for, the way I handled all of this. You did a fine job, Detective. Your testimony was invaluable. It was? Yes, you served well as a detective and did not allow your personal feelings to interfere. You overcome the conflicted emotions you felt and performed your duty admirably. You will be rewarded for your fine work. Oh, thank you. I hope we can work together again in the future. Emma seems bewildered by the unexpected place. I guess he's a pretty nice person like they say, as long as you're not up against him. Now then, let us call the next witness. Who could the witness be? Bonnie! Why is she the next witness? Witness, please state your name and occupation. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the court. It is very nice to meet all of you. I'm a legomorphing illusionist from the land of fairy tales, Bonnie the Femme. I can't wait to do some magic tricks for all of you. Please, witness, there is a time and place for all things, including magic. Oh, but it will be okay if I do just a little magic, right? Come on, please. Look, everybody's waiting. Now it's my chance to shine. That is your second time. My second time doing what? There will be no further warnings. You should know that from our preparatory meeting, correct? Yep. Is no one exempt from His Holiness' rosary of suffering? May we have your testimony, witness, once you've recovered from your disappointment? Well, as a huge fan of Trucy's, I don't really want to testify against her. But I guess I have to, don't I? As a huge fan of Trucy's, huh? Sure, you're real fine, alright. Of destroying Trucy, you mean? The Understitch passage. I really can't believe that Trucy killed Mr. Rios. I guess it's possible for a small girl to lift a dead body up if she used a stage lift. Is it possible? Could Trucy really have? If Trucy did use a stage lift, I think she must have used stage lift number 2. I was on stage for the entire show, by the way. She did not use the one number 2. You were on stage the whole time? You're sure about that? There is no question. The entire audience could testify to that fact. What's more, she is shown clearly in the TV show footage as well. I couldn't possibly have killed Mr. Rios, not little old me. Therefore, the only person who could have killed the victim on the stage is the accused. Furthermore, by using a stage lift, even a petted young lady could have raised the body up to the stage without difficulty. You've gotta be kidding me. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. On the stage passage. Hang on, I think I better save the game. Should I end the stream? Maybe I should end the stream now, huh? This is the best place to end the stream because I'm about to to destroy her testimony after this. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'm ending. Gonna continue the game tomorrow, maybe. So yeah, see you guys later.